Sober powerlifting journey. It's very hot today. I do have the AC on, but it's almost 90 degrees still outside this shed gym. My gym heats up pretty quick. It's not very well insulated. I did some shoulders today. Good workout. 225 for 4. Just do front press. I do it to about right here. Sometimes I'll go a little lower, but any lower than that, to the chest, I end up getting shoulder impingements at my age. I don't find it good to rep out like that. I did 185 for 10. That's the most I've done with 185. God, since I was a kid, maybe. I haven't done that. So 185 for 10 was definitely a personal record for the front shoulder press. I don't do it too often. I just started doing shoulder presses again last week. It's been about a week, Hey, how you doing, Hugo Gonzalez? How's it going, buddy? Just did shoulders. Hot out today. We're in the beginning of a heat wave in the northeast of the United States, where it's been in the 90s. Going to be in the 90s. Today's the first day of it. Tomorrow's supposed to be even hotter. It's hot in here, pretty hot. It's not too bad because I have a big fan and I have a little AC unit to keep me cool a little bit, but it's still pretty hot. Did 225 for 4 front press, shoulders, seated front press, and 185 for 10, which is the most I've done in years. Yep. Hey, what's up there? I'm Keep It Real. Keep It Real. How's it going? Good. Good to see everybody here tonight. The humidity doesn't help. Stay cool out there. Yeah, Florida's probably about the same. Actually, it got over 100 in Tampa the first time in years, I think, in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, I got a little. I'll show you. I got a little air conditioning unit. I have a bigger one in the house. I should have put in here. Because this is a shed, and I got this fan over here. It doesn't keep it it keeps it cool. I mean, a lot cooler than outside, but not the best, Yeah, it's ridiculously hot there. Hey, how you doing, Brandon? How you doing? So I did shoulders tonight. I usually just start off with the bar, get the path down. I start off with the bar with everything, squats, except for deadlifts. I start with 135. I go to 95. 95 is like 135 for bench, It's about half. A little bit less than, a little more than half. Out the window. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, then I go to, went to 225. I did 2 sets of 135 for, 8 reps each time. Then I went to 225. I did that for 4. Seated shoulder press. And then 185 at 10. I'm 57 years old. That's the most I've done, I think, I'm not even going to count when I was in my 20s, late 20s, 30s, really. I mean, I did it back then, I think, so long ago. I'm 57. I don't even remember. I did a lot of drinking and drugs from the age of, from the I would say from 26. And then, of course, there was a lot of it before that, but it was kind of more sporadic. I did a shitload of drugs, though, from age 26, 27 maybe, all the way till, let's just go with 27 because I was in Europe. From 27 to 46 years old, I did a shitload of drinking and drugs. So I didn't really train that hard then. I didn't train at all from age 34 to 47, 46 to say. I did a little bit of When I got sober right around my 47th birth. No, I apologize. I got sober in January 11th of 2015. I was 46 years old. So and I was in county jail, and I did a lot of calisthenics in there to start off. So I pretty much have been doing something physical since I was 46, and I'm 50, so it's been 11 years, almost, not quite, It'll be 11 years, January 11th. That's when I got sober. I started working out probably in county jail, like in the end of week 1, probably, when I started feeling a little better. A lot of variations of push-ups. We made a water bag, curls with that. Also squats, body squats and stuff. I've always trained my legs about the same as my upper body, my legs. I always found it beneficial to have strong legs in life, you know. And they paid off one time. I was in county jail in Florida. I was in and out of county jails all the way from, geez, let me guess here. And mostly in my 40s. Yeah, I would say from 39 to about, till I was 46. Hey, what's up? Ghost, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I was in and out of county jails, rehabs, nut houses, from age 39 to till 46. No, I'm not gonna. But I will block you though, because I'll do it over the. No, I'm not gonna block you. Fucking put a. Shut the fuck up, Chris. Why should I put a shirt on? You little fucking wimp. Fuck you, man. You fucking piece of shit. I'd like some of these people that have shit to say to me to come over here and say it to my face. They wouldn't do it. All right, I can deal with that. If you can deal with me, boy, I get pissed off. But that's how I stay low stress. I just let it go, man. No, I will be as rude as I want on my own channel. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel. How's that? Get off my fucking channel if you don't like it. That's all I gotta say. Bye. My favorite black, see, Chris gets it. You know, thank you, Chris. I appreciate you coming on the channel and dealing with me. Sometimes I can be an ass, you know. I'd have to say my favorite Black Sabbath song is probably Iron Man, just because of the Iron Man in it. You know, one time I got fucked up when I was a kid. I took Valiums and I was drinking, and I spray painted "I Am Iron Man" on somebody's car. This was back in the early 1980s. I did the dumbest thing you can think of back then. I was in 10th grade. I took a bunch of, my mother's a nurse, and I took a bunch of her Xanax. And I took a bunch of Xanax, and I drank some of my dad's scotch. And I got kind of crazy. I found a can of spray paint in the junk drawer of our house. I lived in a big house. It had about 16 rooms. It had a widow's walk, all made of stone. It had a widow's walk tower on it. So I drank a shitload of my dad's scotch and took a whole handful of my mother's Valium. So I found this spray paint can of spray paint. Like a dummy, I spray painted about 7 houses and a car, the sidewalks, with all this bullshit. One of them was The Who. The Who was very famous, the group The Who. Yeah, that's a great song. There's so many good songs from Black Sabbath, you know. Yeah, I'd have to say that's a great song. What's the other one there? War Pigs, Paranoid, Black Sabbath itself, the song The Wizard, Sweet Leaf. So I did spray paint the whole neighborhood with a can of spray paint, and the cops said, "Well, there's a path of spray painted things starting from your house." So I got busted. I pretty much incriminated myself. Yeah, so I got caught. Before they came to my house, though, the day after that, I took a couple of purple double barrel mescalines. They're like acid, you know. And I broke into my old elementary school called Anthony School in Fairhaven. And I dropped out a window before the cops could surround me, but someone ratted me out. So I got busted for both those things, one day and then the next day. I had to go around with a bunch of paint thinner and all that shit, clean up the neighborhood. All right, well, I'm gonna clean up my page. I don't put up with any bullshit in here. He's gone. Yeah, that's a good deadlift, sure. Okay, Chris, you're gone too. Fuck you too. Yeah, I don't put up. If you want to talk about sobriety, you know what kind of shit we used to do when we were using, uh, powerlifting. You know, I'm good with it. But yeah, don't go with that gay shit or the molesting shit. And I won't. If I don't want to wear a fucking shirt, I won't. Thank you, I appreciate it. Uh, Nothing real, Skull. The Bear 65. What's up? How you doing? Thank you. I appreciate anybody that subscribes to my channel, you know. Yeah, I try to keep things straight up. Have I ever taken steroids? Yeah, I have taken them before in the past. Not now, though. You know what? Even if I did take them right now, I've taken just about every drug you can think of. Steroids, all the way down from crack. I was addicted to crack for years. Addicted to heroin for fucking over a decade. Heroin and Oxycontins are the same thing. I did a shitload of cocaine. Yeah, that's very good. Good. That's a good total. Yep, very good. Good for you. I've seen that happen before. Yep, I did tons of crack. A shitload of fucking crack, man. And almost in and out of jail for 10 years. Yeah, I was in and out of jail for 10 years. Yep, pretty much. In and out of county jails. Yeah, well, you can keep them yourself. I don't take Vicodin or nothing. I've been clean and sober for over a decade, for 10 years and 6 months now. Yeah, that's right. I'm Polish too. No, you're gonna get blocked. We don't talk gay shit here. Sorry, Sean. No chances on that one. Yo, what's up? Yeah, no chances on gay talk. Any kind of bullshit like that, you're gone. Yeah, big up Poland. Yeah, I didn't take the DNA test. My sister did, and it came up 1/3 Polish. The only nationality I was 100% sure I was Polish, because the reason why is because my grandmother's parents are right from Poland. Senecki is the last name. Senecki. I knew I was Polish, 100%. I wasn't sure about the other half, the other 3/4. And then I found out that I am also 1/4 Scandinavian. I'm a quarter Irish, and the rest is split between Italian, Spanish, and German. So I'm a mix. I'm a mix. I'm gonna do deadlifting back. I might try to do some light deadlifts. I pulled my. I got a pretty good injury in my hip, my left hip, when I squatted 535 in I squatted 535 2 Saturdays ago in competition, and I pulled out my hip pretty good. I also benched 390, which is that's average for me. I go as high as 405 is the most, and then usually about 390 lately. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the Bear 65. God bless. No, I weigh actually about 318 right now. I've lost a little bit of weight. I lost some weight. I think so. I think I'm definitely got Viking power in me. Polish are very strong too. I do have. That's what my grandfather's people on my father's side, they're from Scotland, the Highlands of Scotland, but the DNA shows up as Scandinavian. Beats along. The goal is, that's very good. 100-pound dumbbells. Yep. 225 and 10 is a good milestone. I actually remember doing that. 225 and 10. I couldn't get more than 10 though. We're going back to 1993 maybe. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good goal to get to 225. First time I did it, I remember I got a second DUI. I've had the drinking problem. I've been drinking. I had such a bad drinking problem all the way back until from 8th grade almost. First time I drank, you know. What is that? That's great. Yeah, no, I'm going to start squat soon. Yeah, it's the squat is my favorite exercise, by the way. I love doing the squat. It's my favorite exercise. I got injured, though, 2 Saturdays ago with a 535-pound squat in competition. It was a competition squat. I missed the first, I did 505 for the first attempt. That was an easy 3 white lights from the judges. The second attempt, I put 535, and I was just going to stay with 2 attempts because I'm 57. You know, I would have been happy with it's a record anyways. 535 was a record for the RPS Federation for my age group anyways. There's people that have done plenty more than 535, but not super heavyweight, 57 years old. I've got that record. I actually broke it with a 505 on the first attempt, my own record. My own record was only 500. So the second attempt, I got red lighted because of depth, 2 reds and 1 white. And then I had to go for a third attempt, and I was hurting by then. And that's when I really did it. I ended up getting the squat, but I ended up getting injured. And so I've been out of doing lower body for, it's been over 2 weeks now. I think I'm going to start doing some light stuff tomorrow. I definitely am. Tomorrow or the next day. I just started doing overhead press last week. I hadn't done it in a long time. I started doing it about 6 months ago, but I got a pretty good shoulder impingement. You don't forget I'm older. Problem was I was taking it too far down here, and I impinged my shoulder. Now I'll just take it. I just do it for an accessory for bench because I'm a power lifter. So I don't plan on competing in it, but it's a good accessory, you know, to get some strong shoulders, you know. I just take it to about right here now. I don't have a problem with that, you know. Everybody, okay, you have a good night, brother. Have a good night. Yeah. My diet, I have a nice big breakfast every morning, usually 4 eggs. 4 eggs, some sausage, and a pancake. Just 1 pancake with honey on it. How old was with honey on it? I'll answer that one in a minute. I don't like that fake pancake syrup. I'll use honey, real honey on it, on my pancake. For lunch, whatever the base, I work at a military base, so whatever they serve there usually. And I need to get off the desserts again. I stopped eating their desserts for a while. I come home, I have a protein drink as soon as I get home at about 3 o'clock. I'll take a nap usually when I get out of there. When I get up from the nap, I'll have a big thing of yogurt with protein powder on top of it and a banana. And then supper is optional, whatever my beautiful fiance makes, which is usually organic, something organic. All right, goodbye. Silly, I'm just not in the mood right now, bud. Sorry, goodbye. Yeah, that's what I usually eat, you know. Lunch and dinner is usually optional. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's what I usually eat, though. I usually have the same snack. I like yogurt, like a vanilla organic yogurt. No. No, I wouldn't consider myself a national socialist. Watch out there, Dragon, on thin ice there, buddy. Start talking normally. That's all I gotta say. I can tell when you're talking bullshit on here. Every Teletubby boot herself, whatever that means. You're on thin ice too. If I can't decipher what you're saying, you're being a clown, and I'll probably just get rid of you. All right, goodbye. No, no timeout. You're gone. Straight up fucking goofball, man. Straight up goofballs on here. So not everybody. A lot of people are really cool. What's up, Pete? How you doing, buddy? Vanilla Gorilla 28. What's up, brother? Yeah, there's some weirdos on here, man. It's pretty fucking. I mean, ask stupid questions, man. It's usually people sitting in their mom's basement. You know, they don't have anything better to do. They find a live stream or whatever to act gay on. I don't have a favorite movie. They're all. I have ADHD, so I have a hard time watching movies a lot. Probably, what's the one there with about D-Day? That's a good movie, you know. Gladiator. Yeah, I like the first 6 episodes of Star Wars, the first 6 ones, especially the first 3. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, first 3 Star Wars were my favorite, probably, of that. Yeah, it's part of my youth, you know. What else did I like? I also like Braveheart. That's probably my favorite movie right there, Braveheart. Gladiator is very good. Sad Death. We're going to keep you on there, you fucking... Look at this guy right here. Sad. This guy's a sad piece of shit on here, right here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next time. I'm gonna have you. Who's gonna carry the boats and logs? I'll get you to do it. I'm gonna go in and eat pretty soon. Yeah, there's some sad motherfuckers on here, boy. Yeah, I'm actually keeping him on here for a minute. I wouldn't condemn him. It's his own opinion, but yeah, I'm definitely a fan of Israel. I've actually been to Israel myself in '93, so I have a lot of Jewish friends from Israel. I was there in '93, and believe me, I know how dangerous how dangerous and how ruthless Hamas is, because I was in the old city. The day before I was in the old city in Jerusalem, a Hamas guy went in there and threw about 5 grenades and opened up with a machine gun on people, you know. I don't really know what I'm having for dinner yet. Yeah, that was a good one. I didn't block you. You know, I can take a joke. I got to stop being a little bit less serious. Hey, what's up? Just passing through. God bless you. Yeah, I was there in '93. We rented a car and we went to Jerusalem. I think it was the day after there was the attack from the Hamas there. Yeah, that's your opinion. Yeah, free Palestine. Okay, they got to. I agree with that, but you have to dismantle Hamas. I've been to Israel. I know firsthand what the Hamas can do. I'm a non-practicing Catholic myself. I'm a Christian. I'm a really Hitler. I'll give you a little synopsis. Very evil man. Very, very evil man. Right from Satan. Very, very intelligent as far as manipulating people. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he's someone to follow. That Mike Birch is one of my best friends. Yeah, I do have a lot. I'm not Jewish, but I'm very Jewish culturally. Yeah, no, I love the Jewish people. I got a pin coming. I ordered it. They gave it to me for free. It's got the Israeli flag with the American flag on it. I like lobster and steak second. Depends on what kind of steak, right? Absolutely, I do love all people. All people are good. Do I love Hamas? the people in it? No, I don't. I think it's a very evil, that, and Hezbollah too. That's pretty much, Hezbollah is pretty much dismantled. Yeah, Hezbollah is pretty much dismantled. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Victory in Europe pin. Yep, I know exactly about that. Yeah, I believe that was May 9th of 1945 when Germany formally surrendered. I believe it was May 9th or 8th. It might have been May 8th. Shouldn't Jews and Muslims be in the Middle East? No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, just gotta eat, 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 eat. Don't do too much cardio. Yeah, I've been all over. I worked on a yacht for a year. I'll have to post some pictures of me on the yacht. I got a picture of me in the fjords in Norway. I went to I went to Russia. It wasn't the Soviet Union anymore. St. Petersburg, Russia. Well, you know what? It's getting late, everybody. All right, somebody was talking about what have they done in the United States. Yeah, it's getting late. Yeah, I've been all over Europe, all the way from all the Scandinavian countries, but Iceland, which I'd love to go to. I don't really know. I don't know. I am not a, what do you want to call it there? Someone that's qualified to mention, to do, I could do some research, I could find out, but I'm not really, I haven't researched it. I don't go by that God loves all people. Yep. Oh yeah, England. Welcome, England. Yep. Welcome, Dragon Tamer. Yeah, I've been to England twice. Beautiful country. London's great. I've been there once in '76 as a kid, and one time in '93. Yeah, was there in '93 also? I'm gonna have to go with Larry Pacifico because I know Larry personally. I went. I did the Larry Pacifico not just because of that. They're both goats, different eras. Do I have my picture? I had a picture up here with me and Larry somewhere up here. No, not in here. It's on my Facebook page, Allan Greenson. He paid for me to fly to Ohio, and I did the Larry Pacifico challenge. Where is that guy right here? Pacifico. John. I got some pictures to show you right here. See if you can see that right there. That's Vincenello with Larry Pacifico right there. That's Vincenello right there. He signed my picture. I mean, he's a personal friend of mine. Yeah. Larry's all over my fucking Facebook in. There he is. There's Vincenello. Larry's telling him, get it, buddy. First man to deadlift 800 pounds at under 200 pounds. There's Larry Pacifico right there. Right there. Any more Larry Pacifico pictures? Oh, in here there are. Any more? Oh, there's me and Larry. Larry's 78 now. That's me with Larry Pacifico right there. I broke my first national record there. I was a deadlift. He did a cheat curl with 300 pounds. Shit, I've done that before. It's all it is. It's a reverse clean, really. It's not easy, believe me. Yep. Is squatting or deadlift? I would have to say, if you're squatting more than your deadlift, you're probably an advanced power lifter. If your squat is just a little more than your deadlift. No, definitely not a bodybuilder. Hell no. I started off liking bodybuilding. I did a lot of bodybuilding before I got all fucked up on alcohol and drugs. Yeah, Larry flew me over there. He took me out to eat. He paid for my room. He paid for everything. Larry Pacifico. He paid for everything. My whole trip pretty much. And then I competed at his competition in Ohio. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, you know. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Good times. Good talk. He talked about when he did color commentating for the networks. Yeah, he was great. Big Larry was fantastic. He won 9 in a row world champions, and that was during the days when there was only one federation. So you won it all. If you won it all for his weight class, you know, he won them 9 in a row. A lot of times he had a bigger total than the even the super heavyweights. You know, 2,000 total. Yeah, he really treated me like family. I'll never forget that. I want to go back to Ohio again soon. I'd like to visit Vincenello too. He's a good friend of mine. To visit Vincenello. All right, I really have to get off of here now. God bless you, everybody. You have a good night.